Hey everyone! So I'm doing something different today. A lot of people wanted to see my journal, so here we are. Let's get into it. The first page is just a year-long calendar I like to have to keep track of the day. I transferred it from my old journal, and a lot of things in here are transfer things for now, just until I get everything reorganized. Next is my social media layout. For now, I only keep track for YouTube and Twitter since I use those the most. This is a artwork from my first year of college called Bird's Eye True View. Again, I'm transferring a lot of my favorite pieces to this journal. I really like keeping track of analytics. That's just the math nerd in me. So I'm keeping a track of a monthly record of my follower growth. I think I'm going to fill the blank with my other social media info. The right side is my YouTube tracker. Again, I like seeing my progress in numbers. So I'm just keeping a monthly tracker for my subscriber growth. The bottom area is where I'm keeping my goals for the year of what I hope to achieve of this channel. And so far I've reached my 50k goal, thanks guys. So yeah, I'm just keeping a record holder and a little area for that. The first few pages are all just for data organization, but I feel like here is where the actual journal begins. I originally had another journal before this one that I flopped, but I really loved how I started it, so I transferred the February stuff back into this new one. February was a hard month for me mentally, which is why I began journaling, but it was also the same time that You Never Walk Alone came out. So that also really pushed me to get out of that dark place and do something. So this is kind of why I also really like this page and why I put the quote from You Never Walk Alone. So now for the right side, I wanted to do something more hopeful as a way to transition into a new chapter and a new journal. So of course I had to have the lyrics of Home, and so yeah, I just put it in here as a little hopeful transition to the next few pages. The next layout is my Tumblr collage theme mood thing. I just wanted to put pictures and quotes and things that I felt went well to express my scattered thoughts at the time. And no, I wasn't horny if you're thinking from all the little sexual things and stuff. I was just dealing with sexuality things, stuff like that. But overall, it's just a visually appealing layout that I really like and wanted to get out. Next page is a reminiscence of 10th grade me, basically through poetry. The first poem was actually an assignment in my literature class where we had to rewrite a poem in our own words, so I rewrote this one. Here's a doodle I did in art class with Nicole. Hey Nicole, of us just being fairies. I don't know what we were doing. At the time, I was also a really huge 30 Seconds to Mars fan. The song 100 Suns was literally my anthem. The right side is just the original poem I wrote at the time, and I just organized it with, again, some drawings I felt fit the mood. So yeah, it's just basically a poetry layout. Next page is from my second year of college. I was in theater. I was put into a group where we had to remake a fairy tale with modern day issues. So we took Princess and the Frog and we used transgender issues. I was also the lead in this play, and I was also in charge of costume design because I was the only one who can draw. So this is what my costume design was for the little play that we had. I'm gonna update this page later on, so for now I just have the costume designs. Also at the time, Mainly AM came out, so I just did a little doodle of them, and I'm probably going to fill in the blank space with Mainly AM lyrics just to fit the whole theme of this whole layout. But so far I just have the doodle. Next page is what I like to call Key to My Dream. In my first year of college, we had the assignment to draw different close-ups of an object, and I drew a key that I have. So I took those drawings and clippings of New York and I just pasted it in here. And basically one of my dreams is to live in New York and have a job in New York being an artist. So this is basically just kind of a pathway to what kind of life do you seek? I seek New York, basically. And yeah, I hope to hopefully one day achieve that dream of living in New York and just doing art, whatever that may be. Next page is my personality about me page, I would like to think. The left side is from a online quiz I took to see what my personality was, and it was so spot on that I wrote down all the things that I felt described me really well. I feel like the left side is a great representation of my personality through descriptive, and then the right side is me through creative. So the right side, I just put in one of my favorite quotes of all time that I felt described me really well, because my personality is very introverted and quiet, but I'm very creative and outgoing just through creativity in general. I like to create, so I put that there. And this is where I actually began journaling, and I got the idea of what I wanted to do. So I started with Harry's album. So I got tickets for his concert in October, which is why I left the left side blank, because I'm going to fill it in after the concert. I want to put my tickets and things from that day. But for the right side, I took photos from the album and magazine clippings that I felt fit the color scheme, lyrics, and everything, just piled it onto the page, did a little collage. My top 5 songs, of course, are Kiwi, Two Ghosts, Sweet Creature, Woman, and Sign of the Times. So I left all that on this page, and yeah, that's just the layout. So that's all I really have for this journal. It isn't much because, again, I was going through something when I started it, and then I kind of lost track and inspiration to keep going with it. But then recently I got back into it. So now I'm hoping that I will hopefully fill this up by the end of the year and have a lot of things expressed through it. So yeah, if you have any recommendations for the next video, let me know.